My client I've chosen is Quavonius Kid Marshall. I hope I said that right. Also known as Quavo of the famous rap group, the Migos. Quavo's 30 years old, and he was raised primarily by his mother, who also raised the other two members of the group. And he's a successful musical artist. Quavo has been dating another famous musical artist. Her name is Sweetie. She's a rapper as well. And recently they have gotten to a physical altercation that's been captured and released to the public via TMZ. And yeah, basically the footage shows Quavo and his girlfriend Sweetie getting into an altercation. So after reviewing a bunch of different social media platforms and online media publications, it's been different emotions and reviews about opinions regarding the incident. Some people feel that Quavo manhandled his girlfriend Sweetie, and so they have been kind of depicting him to be physically abusive. They said it was absolutely no right for him to put his hands on her. So some people believe that Quavo was very rough with Sweetie, and some people believe that, you know, what was captured on the film in the elevator was just a glimpse of the physical abuse that's uncaptured, you know, between the two in real life. And some people also feel like he was more concerned about there being a camera on the elevator as opposed to him being concerned for the health instead of his girlfriend, you know, in which he had kind of, some people say, manhandled, and he had physically put his hands on her. Large social media platforms have kind of been saying that Quavo is physically abusive. So yeah, they've been kind of depicting him lately to be an abusive person. And aside from this, he just recently was exposed for cheating on his girlfriend. People have even recently tied in his musical content and his lyrical content to be disrespectful towards women. And they have also tied that into this altercation to perpetrate him as a woman abuser. Other broadcasters and journalists believe that only a part of the video was posted, and when you watch the full footage that was released later on, it is also revealed that Sweetie, his girlfriend, actually swung towards him first and tried to basically attack him first. And so some people argue that it was not right for her to even open up a physical altercation and that he was simply defending himself. Sweetie's side as well, you also have the people who are listening to her music, her lyrical content, and depicting her to be somebody who was unloyal, not a woman worthy of a relationship. And they are saying that it is basically the domestic violence on both sides. In order to suggest a strategical plan to restore my client's image with the media, I had to do a lot of research, and I feel like the best thing that can be done right now in my client's favor is to be very careful about what he posts on social media regarding the incident. I would say, because this is pop culture and it kind of comes and goes fast, I would say he would be very careful what he posts regarding the incident over the course of 3 months. What we want to do is try to portray to the media that Quavo has never been physically abusive towards women. He actually grew up with his mother, who raised the other two members, and he's been very loving and giving towards his mother. And we want the media to resonate with that and to be empathetic of the situation. Terms Generation Z and cancel culture have been notarized, and we don't want Generation Z, people of today's generation, to quote unquote cancel Quavo behind the situation that was not really understood fully what happened, because we only saw video, we actually did not get audio. So we want to encourage people to continue to support and stream Quavo's music, because he's not an abusive person or have ever been abusive towards women. And we want to depict that by being very particular with what Quavo has said from here out. So recently, Quavo has made a couple of tweets on Twitter regarding or addressing the incident, and he has said that Sweetie was not the person that he thought he thought she was. So I feel like that tweet needs to be deleted, because we don't want to get anything to set fuel to the fire. And by him posting that, it gives people more to speak on, and it gives them more to be able to point at him to be a victim blamer. It is in my client's best favor to publicly apologize to his ex-girlfriend, and also apologize for the tweets, and say that he was just emotionally driven, and that he's been doing research lately regarding domestic violence, and he's been more understanding and empathetic to his fans as well to his ex-girlfriend's experience. If we have him apologize publicly, then it will show to the audience, to his supporters, and also to the critics that he's being the bigger person, because currently Sweetie is also facing backlash as well. So what we want to do is not initiate a war, but kind of retreat and show people that he's the bigger person, and that will in turn show them that maybe Sweetie was the one to initiate the altercation between them two that was revealed.